Happy Friday, everyone. I'm finally getting to do a video. I got Kaylee yesterday and told her she was going to have to record me doing a video, and she wasn't very happy. So I did order a tripod from Amazon, and I got it earlier today. So Mason got it all set up for me, and so here we go. This is my first video, and I'm still learning the chalking, so it may be a hot mess. I did do a video earlier, and my project did not turn out exactly like I wanted, so I'm like, I'm gonna redo it. Maybe it was the surface, but I'm just using a board that I got. I purchased this board at Walmart. We do have surfaces with Magnolia Designs. If you've not had a chance to look at my website, you should go do that. It's lauragowen.magnolia.com, and go check it out. You can see all of our stencils. You can see our chalk paste colors, our inks. A lot of our paste was out of stock, but came back in stock today. So what we're going to be doing tonight is we're going to be using this Don't Go Baking My Heart stencil. And what I'm doing now is I am adding a little fuzz to it. This is our tacky towel that we have, and it's very soft. I don't know what this material is. It just has skipped my mind, but the other side is terry, like a towel. It's terry cloth, and it's like for drying. Like if you wanted to use your stencil again, you know, with a different color, you would just wash it and then you could dry it on this side. But you really want to defuzz or your stencil, because that makes it easier to remove it from your surface. And basically all it's doing is taking some of the stickiness off of it. So I'm just going to place, I don't even know if the stencil will go on this board or how it will even look, but we're going to go for it and just see. The thing about chalking is you cannot mess up. You can, but it's fairly easy to fix it. You can just wipe your surface down and start over, and that makes it fairly easy. The hardest thing for me is probably lining the stuff up. I can't see straight on a good day, and it's hard for me to get things lined up. So this stencil like has some extra stuff on it. I hope it works good. And when you lay your stencil down, you want to make sure that you don't have any air bubbles. Air bubbles will cause your chalk not to do very well. Let me see this, Mason. Mason just brought me. He did work on my this is the one I did earlier in the video. The tea was messed up, and some of the bacon, it was just smeared for some reason while I lifted it, and it was kind of pale, the white, so I laid it back down and re-chalked over it, and I think that's what happened, why it smeared so. And then I thought, well, maybe it was this board, because when I took the stencil off, it's kind of, the board itself is sticky. That's the first time I've had that, so I'm not really sure what happened there. So I'm hoping that this turns out. Mason just said he was keeping that. So what we're going to do, when you get your chalk paste, you may have to do some mixing to it. You want your paste to have the consistency of cake batter or yogurt. And to accomplish that, Mason took my spray, oh no, there it is. To accomplish that, you just give it a couple of squirts of the distilled water, and you give it a stir until it gets to the correct consistency. And it's easier just to do a little spray at a time, because you can always add where you can't take away. So, and you, okay. This is one of our squeegees. It was bigger, and it was a little hard for me to use, and so I just cut it like in 3 pieces, a little bigger one and then 2 little smaller ones. So you can see it was pretty big to begin with. So, and the thing to remember with chalk is a little goes a long way. So the other one, I had done the pig in the color that's called cantaloupe. They laughed and said the pig is orange, so I think I'm going to do this one all white. But once you get your chalk on your surface, then you're spreading it. It reminds me of basically icing a cake, if you want to know the truth. You're just spreading it across your board to fill in all of the silk screen. And I find that it's very addicting. Like, I really am enjoying this. Although the other day I was making some shirts. I had an order. Miss Carrie had ordered a shirt for me, and I was working on her shirt, and it just did not turn out. So Carrie, I'm gonna have to get another shirt and start over. And so I was very discouraged, and Mason was like, don't quit. He said, you just started. You're still learning. There's a lot, to learn. And I got to thinking, I'm like, he's right. And what kind of example am I showing? How can I tell him not to give up and quit on something if I can't do the same thing myself? So I have to set a good example, for him. So here I am, still trying, and I'm going to keep on trying. So whether anybody buys anything or what, I'm hoping y'all do, because I know that if you love to do any kind of crafts, you're going to love this. If you love farmhouse decor, there are lots of farmhouse stencils. This one is called Rise and Shine, and it is $13.99, I believe. I had it earlier. Yeah, stuff's just falling. I believe it's $13.99. I may be wrong. I don't know. I'll post. Oh, here it is. Yes, it is $13.99. It comes with 2 stencils. It comes with the bacon one, and then it comes with the chicken that says Rise and Shine. So you get 2 stencils for $13.99. So that's a pretty good deal. And the stencils are, you can use them more than once with proper care, as long as you wash your stencil good without, after each use. You can get 8 or more uses out of one single stencil. I will say that the ink does stain the stencil, and that's okay. You just want to make sure that you clean the silk screen part, that all of the ink or chalk is removed from the silk screen part. Otherwise, you won't get a good coating of your chalk. Okay. This is always the fun part. I want to make sure I'm bad about having chalk on my hands, called the Peel and Reveal. And ever how it looks, I'm just going to go with it for y'all. And when you're removing it, you want to be sure and remove it from the middle. Both, either each corner or the middle. You want to use 2 hands, and this is smeared as well. What the heck? We may just do a different stencil, because I do not know what happened here. So, that's what I'm gonna do. Because, dang it, I may have 10 dang videos before I ever get a good one to post. Maybe midnight before I get a good video. Okay. Well, I'm not happy with this. The good thing is you can just, I'm going to keep this video because I'm going to show you how easy it is to clear a surface. If you're not happy with the outcome, just spray it with some water. Wipe it down. That easy. So you literally cannot mess this up. So that is the good thing about chalking, is if you don't like it, just take it off and start all over. And that's what we're gonna do. So y'all may never want to watch another video after watching this one. So that's okay, because I'm sure I forgot to talk about something in that video than I did the first one. So we're gonna find our other stencil. We're gonna do this one, Rise and Shine. I hope it fits. And let's see, does it fit? It does not fit. So we will do, let's see, what are we gonna do? I have all kinds of stencils. I'm not organized at all. I mean, it's terrible, because I have this little bitty work area. I'm in my spare bedroom that has a queen size bed, and I'm on a little bitty 4-foot table with all my stencils behind me on the bed. So let's see if one of these fit. I'm not sure if it will or not. I think we can get this one on there. I've not used this stencil, and I think it'll be cute. This is our Butt Nuggets one, Comes with 2 stencils. I've used this one on one of those tins. It's Farm Fresh Butt Nuggets. It's a hen with some eggs, and then it comes with a cow, a pig, and a rooster. So we're going to use the rooster. They were together, and there was a white line, and I just cut them apart. And then I'm going to let me see if I can find out. I believe this one is also $13.99. These were in alphabetical order, but I have messed around and got them out of order. Butt Nuggets is $13.99. You get the hen with the eggs, and then the rooster, the pig, and the cow. So that can be found on my website. Or you can always, if you see something, just message me. I do not mind ordering it for you. So I can do that. Well, you always want to be sure that you write the name of the stencil on the back. That way when you go to return the stencil to the backing, you know which side to put the stencil on. So we're going to defuzz this a little bit, because I want to be able to remove it fairly easily from my surface. If you are making shirts, you do not have to do this process if you're inking and you're doing on like cloth. I had done that a few times and then had asked some questions. I'm still learning. I learn something new every day. I'm on lots of different groups and I watch lots of YouTube videos. So I do learn every day, still something new. So I had someone tell me that I did not have to fuzz the if I'm going to do it on a shirt. So I did make Kaylee some shirts earlier. I made her a tote bag that is really cute. Go get your tote bag. What is that? Where'd you find it? Oh, in the trash. So it turned out cute. So I have lots of stuff. I'm gonna make some cup towels. I have lots of surfaces. I even have some canvases I'm gonna try to do. I've not done a canvas yet, so we'll see how that works. This is Kaylee's canvas tote bag she wanted. She liked the why is my phone is going dead? Will you bring me my charger from beside my bed, or the one next to the table? But here's her her canvas bag that I inked for her, and I set it with my heat press. I did get a heat press, so that does make it very easy. I was doing it by with my iron, and that, oh goodness, that took forever to do. So you can let him in so he's not scratching at the door. It's literally like a 3-ring circus here. Can you plug this into my phone? Maybe from around there. I'll see if I can. I don't know if this is gonna fit. I don't even know what this is for. I saw this on there. Dadgummit.
I'll get that in just a minute.
I don't know what that's for. Goodness gracious. Now we crawl under there and plug that into that power strip. It's right over here. Kaylee, you may have to go this way. hoping that my phone does not die before we get it plugged in. So, the hardest part for me is getting everything centered and in the middle. That is so hard for me for some reason. I am not very good at that part of it. Oh yay, we're plugged in. So I won't at least get guess hold my mouth just right. We'll see. I'll probably get this on and it's not going to be in the center. And, okay. Alright, we'll see what this looks like. And when you're laying it down again, be sure that there are no air bubbles in your surface. So I may, do this several times before I get it right. This is a little easier though than trying to do the shirts, because those really are so hard. I did see, watch a YouTube video where a girl had folded the shirt in half and then pressed a crease in the middle. So that has helped. Okay, I'm just going to go with this. So I have my stencil on. It's hanging over a little bit on the edge. That's fine because all my silk screen is on my board. So I'm going to get a new squeegee. And we're going to just start applying our chalk and see, hopefully this one will turn out better than the other two. If not, then goodness gracious, I don't know. It may just not be in the cards for me to do videos. So, and it is a little hard. I'm so used to just sitting in here in my own little world. Usually I'll have the TV on the Disney Channel watching me a movie or something. Not really watching, more listening while I'm doing this. I'm usually not having to talk and work at the same time. So, I guess this just goes to show that I'm not one who can walk and chew gum very easily. And I don't really like doing videos because I think my voice sounds horrible. So, but there's just things I've got to get over. And I do want to be successful with this, and so I don't plan on being a YouTube sensation because I don't see that happening. Mason would be very upset because that's what he wants to do. And I don't quite understand it, but lots of people do, and they're very successful with it. Okay, now that I have my chalk on here, I'm going to remove some of this excess because I can use this again for another project. I'm just going to scraping it off, and I'm adding it back to my container. That way you don't have any waste. So there's very little waste with this. A little bit goes a long way. Okay. All right, now let's do a peel and reveal on this one. And hopefully I'm going to wipe my hands because I don't want to get any. It's good to make this a habit because even with chalk you get any on your surface. If you have chalk on your fingers, you can remove that. If you're doing ink on a project, if you get ink on your surface, you cannot remove that. Okay, let's see how this one's going to turn out. Fingers crossed it's going to be good. Voila! Much better than the first one. I think it turned out really cute. Do some ribbon up in the corner. That's going to be really cute. So, I'm going to just move this to the side because you want to clean your stencils immediately. That is the life of your stencil. Move over here so that y'all can see. My water's a little dirty. I've used it a couple of times already. But we have a sponge, a cleaning sponge. Mine looks terrible. But you're just cleaning your stencil. It's important that you remove all of the chalk from the silk screen. Some colors will stain the stencil itself, but as long as you've cleaned everything from the silk screen, your stencil should last, you know, several uses. So, just doing the front and the back to clean it. Move this right there. Just lay that there to dry. Get this other one cleaned off. It's easier to see when my water isn't dirty, and it's probably not good to use this dirty water, but like I said, I'm in the spare bedroom, so I don't want to have to run to the kitchen every time I am cleaning a stencil. So I like to have a little bit of water handy, so I'll use it a couple of times, and then I'll go change out my water. And if I'm inking something, then I will take it to the kitchen because it is so much easier to clean that at the kitchen sink versus trying to do it in this pan. CJ is looking at me like I have lost my mind, wondering who I'm talking to. Okay, I'm going to heat set this a little bit so that this may be a little loud. Have a few streaks in there that I'm not real sure about. Maybe it'll go away once it's dry. And then this is probably loud. If I wanted to add something else to this surface, I could once that it's dry. You know, you can, layer stencils. I could add like maybe Farm Fresh up here if it, fit. But see, now it's dry. And if you had like a little spot, now you could just, give it a little scratch and it would come right off. This turned out so cute. I'm gonna put a little bow on there. I need to get me some skinny ribbon so I can do me some cute bows. And then that'll be set. If I'm keeping this for myself, I may not seal it. That way you saw how easy earlier it was to wipe it away and do a different stencil. That way I can change them out. If I get tired of this one, or you can change it out for the holidays. We have holiday stencils already, Halloween, fall, Christmas. You can do that. If someone wants to buy this will be for sale. Haven't quite decided on a price for these yet. Probably about $8 as is. It may, once I get ribbon, depending on the ribbon, it'd probably go up to 10. But like I said, as is, no ribbon, I would sell this for $8. So if you're interested in this piece, just shoot me, just PM me or post a message on this, and I will be glad to get this sealed. I will spray it with a clear acrylic spray that will seal this so that it will not come off. While we're doing the video, I will show you some other of our cute stencils that we have. We have this one. I can't wait to use this welcome right here on a circle for a door, but I'm gonna make me a sign for my back porch. It says, welcome to our porch, sit long, talk much, and laugh often. So, and then it has this is us, and then a home, little homes. So this has 3 stencils in this one. We have cute, like, I love this rooster. He's so cute. Love him. He's very cute. Life is better on the farm. That's very cute. I'll post all of these with the price. You've seen I did, this is our happily ever after. You saw that I did a board with this, the truck. Let me find. Here's a Christmas one. It says, we wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. And snowflakes are kisses from heaven. I just love that. And the tree. That's 2 stencils. I'll have to look. I do not know the prices right off the top of my head. I love this one. Jesus is the anchor of my soul. I love that. I cannot wait to do a chalkboard on that. This is one of the reasons why I bought the canvases. This is going to be so cute on a canvas. It says, Grandpa, tell me about the good old days. I just love that. That is so cute. I saw someone had taken a canvas and they painted their canvas to look like a sunset, and then they stenciled on that. It was actually gorgeous. I got this one for all my teacher friends. I thought that would be a cute chalkboard for your room, or even a t-shirt. That would be a cute t-shirt. We have the Bear family. That's cute. But here's another Christmas one. This one right here reminds me of Janelle Strickland. Bite Me. She would always say that. Then you have Oh Snap. Those are going to be cute t-shirts. Here is Basic Witch for Halloween. And you'll shoot your eye out, kid. That's so cute. Here's another Halloween. Happy Halloween. We have a Farm Sweet Home. That's cute. I know Father's Day is 2 days away. I intended on doing something already with this, but I do have this. If anybody would like something, I can do it tomorrow and deliver if local. So, your crazy is showing. You might want to tuck that back in. That is definitely me. And it's all messy. The hair, the kids, the house, life. Not today, Satan. I love this. I think that would be so pretty on a black t-shirt with the white ink. I have a glass door in my dining room that goes out into my sunroom. I'm going to stencil this on there. Made with Love, Country Kitchen. I think that is so cute. That would be cute on a chalkboard. It would be cute on a canvas. I have, like I said, I have several stencils. Faith, Hope, Love, Family. That's 4 different stencils. I did get, I think I did a board that's like slats, you know, that has the different slats. I thought that would be cute on there. And I have, of course, Buffalo Plaid. And I have polka dots. I have small Buffalo Plaid. There's large Buffalo Plaid. I think, going to Buffalo Plaid. I have a G that I'm going to do some Buffalo Plaid on later. But I have lots more. I will post pictures of all the stencils that I have with the price of them. That way you'll see what I have. And I'll put the ones that are new, I will mark them as new and with how much they are. But